until you get in there. So that's the best advice I can give you, is just to not be scared. Just find somebody willing to let you practice and just practice on it. I mean, just.
Because what I learned about cutting hair, I didn't learn it in school. Like
You
she said, you
learn
want to learn
basics.
the basic.
Yeah.
You know, everything I learned from experience
And watching.
and watching, you know, the other barbers do it. Because I was blessed to be in the shop where them was some good barbers, and so.
And that's what I tell them. You got to get somebody who's gonna put you under the wing and show you different stuff. Because if you get somebody cocky that throw you out there and just tell you to do whatever, you won't learn anything. So.
And then, like she said, like the person how she cut, she put a gap in their head. Like, see, in school they won't show you if you put a gap in somebody's head, you know how to fix it. Like, let me show you.
And I have seen, you know, not because you're students, but I have seen people accidentally cut in too deep, especially when they're outlining around the sideburns or whatever. And that's what we used to call years ago, like when you white wall it. Because when you're cutting, especially around ears, it's easy to cut into that and leave a gap. See,
Now you
that?
see, like I put a gap in your head.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those.
We've
We've seen a few of those.
He just
Y'all see it?
You have a displeased customer.
Do you know how
Yes.
to do designs in his head?
Now Simo good at
Yes,
it.
yeah, we
You know.
real good.
He
It
can
is
draw
what it
real
is, huh?
good.
He can
Yeah.
draw in
That's
there.
artistic.
No, anytime you create a gap, what you do is,
After you finish putting.
like with the gap, see, really, you don't even have to tell the client. You just, what you do, you cut around it. Don't go where the gap at. You just cut around it,
And try to even it out.
and you just even it out.
You don't say oops. No, don't say oops, y'all.
Yep.
Then when you finish it, if it's still a hole there, how'd you get this scar in the back of your head? What scar?
They want to know how often should they get the beard trim and like a haircut. How often should you? I know some people come back every week, some every 2 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. But does it depend on how fast your hair grows?
Yeah, it depends on how fast your hair grows.
What's
So a
the
lot of
gentleman's
guys,
name?
they hair grow in a day or two.
What's your name again?
Lundale Beard.
Beard.
So how often do you get your hair cut?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Well, actually, you just cut mine
You're gonna need it for a month.
Monday. Was it Monday you cut
No,
mine?
yeah.
Cool.
Probably 2 months now.
Sorry, could you tell me that?
Yeah.
Rod, can you turn around a little bit so this on the other side can turn his chair around and work so they can see you blending that on the back? And y'all can move up around him too.
Can y'all see it? Let them see the part you already fixed because they look.
You're not cutting with a guard.
You just took it off. Took it off. Such a big gap up here. And she also said, how do you, like if a person wanted to get the waves, and how do you get the waves in there? Y'all understand the pattern of waves, right? You see?
Like his head, just getting it
You
done.
see the little waves?
Doing it. Yeah. That's what they were talking about.
They want to know how do you get that?
And his head, you just brush it.
I know it.
Oh. Who they asking, me or him?
Both? Whoever.
Have you ever seen like those boys walking around high school that had like that?
They have one like this.
Yeah,
and
Oh,
they just
brush
brushing
it, constantly
their
brushing the
hair
hair. Yeah,
This is what put the waves in the hair like that.
Just brush.
and black
I don't
hair.
think they gotta do is come here and
Yeah,
do
keep
this little number right
brushing.
here.
Why not? How
That
does
was
that
her.
get away?
Make it wavy.
They got, is it wax? Some people put that wax on it.
That don't make it. Just you keep brushing your
Yeah.
hair. But I don't keep brushing the hair. You
Do you
know,
already
with
have
black
to,
hair, it just lay down like that.
do you already have to naturally have some waves?
Put it like this, you
No.
training it to do it.
Yeah, you really train the hair to lay down.
Like if you changed your swoop bang to the other side?
You have to train it that way, yeah.
Yeah, you just training your hair to lay down.
Yeah.
And see what you do. You see, you never go where the spot at, you go around it. And you just blend and really you just blending it to the spot. That's all I'm doing.
Cool.
And a lot of women was going through that phase where they wanted to have their hair short and cut like that. They want to go natural and
Go
get their hair.
natural. Yeah. You have a lot of women going natural.
Yeah.
You gonna let me manage yours tonight?
Yes, I am. And you got a hand? Got a good hand. Do this.
Oh yeah, needs it.
Oh.
Thanks, Shay.
Holy crap. That's all? Wow.
Then too, what you can do, if you want to
Okay, y'all listen up.
make a good sharp edge up, we use Sprit. You know, Sprit make the hair hard.
Yeah.
You take some Sprit, put it on the edge, and it make the hair lay down and make it hard. Then you
Wow, okay.
see.
Wow.
Cool.
Then, like you said, you gotta have a steady hand. For some reason, I got a steady hand, and you can't be heavy-handed.
So that little motor, what just goes on in it all the time, that just don't make, I mean, that don't get on your nerves?
Sound like money to me.
The longer they run it, hey.
How do you determine how far back on the hairline, like up front?
Forehead.
On the forehead?
Yeah.
Because I'm not talking about anybody, really I'm not. But there's one gentleman that works here that I don't think it's because he's receding that far, but his is
Barber.
almost to the apex of the head.
And I think
But
he
it's
does
not
it, Miss
because
Rowley.
he's
I don't.
receding that far. Because I looked. I mean, I got on there and I'm like, I mean, literally, he takes his outline. It's way back here. That doesn't look normal.
I think he does that. I don't think no barber.
Then too, a lot of guys do that because they try to make the hairline real
Clean.
clean.
Yeah.
But
Is
they
that
don't have
because
to do
they're
all that.
thinning up there and it's receding? They don't want to go with the receding part.
They
They got to
just
keep
wanna-
going back to find the straight line. Because I mean, his is way back here. It looks funny.
Some do that, and some just want it to look real clean, so they'll go all the way back.
Yeah, because when
And
it
it don't
rolls
look
back,
That don't look natural.
Yeah, when it grows back, you start to see, you know.
Oh yeah.
feel like you got a plate laying up there.
I mean, it just doesn't look natural. Like on his, what determined where you started his line? Is it the way his hair grows, or he just likes it right there, or?
You see,
Really, the way your hair grow in what I see.
yeah,
You know.
And then yours grows down a little bit further.
Further, so
Yeah.
you're down a little further.
you see how this grows.
Yeah, I can see that.
Some people,
Don't know how to cut into it.
that too. Some people like it round,
Yeah, and it depends.
and if you get it round, you're gonna see all these little when it grow back. I like it square, so you go all the way out. So when it grows back, you won't have all this, you know. And some people just get it done like that. Click on, go to town on somebody and send it my tail. He said, fake it. I mean, try it. That look good. You got a good thing.
Let me see how I hold it, because I'm just cleaning it up. See, you turn this away, that away, and you just,
And how you got the guard closed or open?
I got it open.
Okay, that was a question. Is there when you have your guard and there's no guard on it, and you take the little lever on the side,